Okay, first up, excuse the messy garage. That's just life right now. Going to talk about Drz400 SM or S or E crash protection, because this is quite an important lesson, I think. I'm just going to show you a few things that you really should have on your DRZ, and probably any motard's the same, but this is what I have, so this is what I'll show you. First of all, hand guards. As you can see, they do work. My levers are good, my mirror's good. I had a hard wreck on this the other day. My throttle jammed, all my handlebars moved, but the whole lot just got put back in place and everything's mint. So I've never dropped a bike before that doesn't have crash protection and not broken levers and stuff, so that's awesome. These skateboard wheel sliders are awesome. I made these. I do have a little video sort of detailing that a wee bit. The factory ones are a similar design, but they're plastic, they're super light. I wouldn't trust them at all. I actually broke one dropping this on snow. So if snow breaks it, the road's gonna just destroy that shit. So get them, because as you can see, they do a lot. That protects your swing arm, stops it getting all messed up. It protects the bottom of your forks. Those are super expensive, obviously, so we don't want to replace them every time we crash. Because if you're out there really being a hooligan, you're gonna crash at some point. It's just like, if you don't, you're extremely lucky, and I doubt anyone's that lucky. And even if you're not being a hooligan, this helps so much if you just drop it in a car park or it blows over or anything. Next is these engine covers. I've got B&B ones. You don't have to spend that much money. There is cheaper options, which I assume would work as well. So they stop, if you can kind of see there, when you hit the road, these the control levers get pushed into the case, and they're known to blow holes in the case. And you don't want that, especially if you're doing hooligan shit. You want to be able to pick this bike up and get the hell out of there before anyone comes that you don't really want to come. So this one here, this happened when I dropped it on the snow. It took a massive gark out of there, and that would have been out of my cover, my actual engine cover, if I didn't have that on. So that's something worth thinking about. Yeah, so handguards, engine covers, and the skateboard wheel sliders. Those are my go-tos. I do also have this chain guard on. I don't know, you shouldn't be breaking chains really. It's probably lack of maintenance if you do. I just put that on for the sake of it. And then also, if you had a nice exhaust, I would suggest one of those rubber rings that goes around it. It wouldn't have helped in this situation, although a nicer exhaust probably would be a lot shorter, I would hope, because they look ugly when they're real long. And that would save you a lot of drama. Because I looped this the other day in third gear, and I broke this bracket off of here, which has been obviously fixed. Garked that all up, scuffed up the side guard, and did all the damage to the crash protection, which is fine. And I gotta say, I'm stoked. Like, I've never crashed a bike so hard and had it do so little damage. These motards are pretty cool like that. You don't have to spend a lot. I do have to get a new brake lever. I could honestly probably bend that straight, but I'm not going to chance it. That's not the sort of thing that you want to have snap on you one day because you've bent it too many times. So I got a new Zeta one coming. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, consider these if you're going to be a hooligan. Because if you bend a sports bike with no crash protection, you're looking at like thousands of dollars of damage. And this is going to run me probably maybe $200 to make it mint again. Which I won't even bother doing. It'll just be $100 for the lever. I'm not going to worry about stuff like this. File it off and give it a coat of paint, perhaps, but probably not. So yeah, definitely worth considering. Spend the money on the crash protection. It's not very dear. It'll save you a shit ton in the long run if you want to go have fun. Cheers!